Hey, welcome back. I'm Dorothy. I'm a professional astrologer. You can find me on the web at nhastrologer.com, where you can read this forecast and other forecasts as well as a free service to you. So I want to start with May 2014. That's what we're going to talk about in this brief 3-4 minutes. The month of May looks good. We're going to feel some relief of stress that we've been feeling from March and April because of all the retrograde planets. Mercury's direct, Mars is direct, Saturn's still retrograde, but we have, this good energy of finally starting. We can start to move forward. Will be slow progress though. The first thing that we have to work through is May 5th. We have that full moon in Scorpio, and briefly, I'll do a whole forecast just on the full moon in Scorpio, but briefly, the full moon in Scorpio is about releasing the things that we're obsessive about, the things that we have compulsive behaviors. The sun is in the sign of Taurus, so we have an opportunity to sit down and look at what it is that we truly value. And that way we know what we don't value, what we don't want in our lives, and we're able to release that. So that's just the full moon in a nutshell, so pay attention to that. Next we have Mercury moving into the sign of Taurus. That starts the first week of May as well, and we'll go for all of May. Mercury is our communication planet in Taurus. It gets to slow down. Not a happy camper in Taurus, but it's practical camper in Taurus. So it's practical, logical, information and communication. Go along with that, Mercury is making a trine aspect to Mars and Pluto. So what this does is creates a grand trine in Earth in the solar system, and so we get to the grand trines are easy energy. They do not invoke a lot of movement. We leave that to the squares and oppositions. So we have this grand trine with Mars and Pluto and Mercury, and so we really it's slow going. Like I said in the beginning of this forecast, less stress. There's a lot less stress because we're feeling a little more comfortable in our own skins lately. All of this is setting us up for the new moon solar eclipse that we have on May 20th. So Sunday, May 20th, the new moon solar eclipse. It's at 7:47 p.m. in the sign of Gemini, and that's Eastern time. And so what we need to do, this is very powerful. Eclipses are always powerful. Some of us will feel this ahead of time. Some of us won't feel it until, the day of the new moon or a little later. And what we want to do with that is we just need to pay very close attention to what we say and what we have said. This new moon in Gemini, as new moons always are, it's about planting new seeds of communication, new seeds. Communication is the Gemini part of it. New seeds. What do we want? What kind of goals do we have? Eclipses kind of overpower the energy of a typical new moon, and the next one we'll have in early June will be a full moon lunar eclipse. But right now, May 20th, new moon solar eclipse. So what is most important for you in regards to communicating, planting new seeds of communication, how you want to get something across to somebody? Because I see that lately in all the counseling that I do, especially in the relationship counseling, the number one thing is that people are afraid to talk to each other and are afraid to say what they need to say. And that really is across the board. Male, female, doesn't matter. So this new moon in Gemini as an eclipse can really help everybody, even on a very personal level as that one-to-one relationship, or even from country to country. We're here to try something new, open up something new. The opportunity is there for us to do that with that eclipse. All right, thank you all for listening, and if you need to read this, go for it to my website, nhastrologer.com. There's much more information there, and you can find out where I'm at for in-person sessions, on the phone, blah, 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 all those good fun things. Oh, thank you very much for following once again. Please share, like me on Facebook. Namaste, and blessed be.